What's up, my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is very sentimental and it's got to do with domestic violence, DV for short. So it's happened in Sierra Leone. First, let me just give you a background story of Sierra Leone. So Sierra Leone is part of the West African countries, and there is not much to talk about Sierra Leone. First off, I'm a Sierra Leonean born and raised, and I moved to France in 2017. So there have been a lot of controversies going on back in Sierra Leone that has caused lots of concerns, but at the same time the people are afraid to speak of what is happening and how justice is not present, especially when it comes to women and children and in the hands of their parents or their lovers. When it comes to domestic violence, when it comes to women getting essayed, the list goes on. So today I'm going to talk about Sia KAMARA. She is a Sierra Leonean. She graduated from the United States International University Africa in 2022. After graduation, she moved to work with the mayor of Freetown in Sierra Leone. So she was dating a clown called Abdul Paka, because I'm not going to call that person a man. Because a man respects, a man protects, a man provides, a man secure, a man brings peace. The clowns are the ones that are doing otherwise. So that is how I'm going to identify him going forward. So this clown Abdul Paka, they were dating for some time, and due to their relationship, they have been dating for like years, more than 3 years going. And then their relationship was targeted with lots of domestic abuse. But if you are not familiar with the African community, let me just bring it straight to you. Many girls, many women being dating or married are suffering a lot from the domestic abuse, but majority of the time they will not walk away. Society will tell them it's okay, it's fine, it's part of relationship. Yeah, just let that sink in. Society will make women feel that being married or being in relationship, these are things that you should expect. The man can abuse you at any time. It does not mean that he does not love you. A man that loves you will not lay his hands on you. A man that loves you will not abuse you, being it physical, emotional, mental, or psychological. For a man to abuse you, even by the words of his mouth or the treatment he will give to you, the neglect, that man does not love you. That person does not love you. But this is the society that we live in, and things are happening every day on a daily. It's not even within the African community, it's happening around the world. This is a global crisis that women are facing on a daily. You go open Twitter, you open Instagram, you see women that are fighting. I saw a Twitter post last night that just broke my heart. A lady was essayed and she was getting ready to go to court. All the people that were present at that bar, at the scene, that promised that they were going to testify for her in court, they backed out. This is similar to Sia's case. So I was thinking about it last time, and I was talking about like what is happening. I need to make a video to talk about this thing. Even though it's happening in Sierra Leone, I know nothing is going to be done, but at least we can be able to educate young girls to know that the moment a man starts shouting, raise his voice at you, walk away from that union. I don't care how much he's giving you on a daily. Walk away. Because if anything happened to you when you're in Sierra Leone, Africa, Europe, America, Asia, wherever you find yourself, if a man abuse you, whether you be a survivor or you are unalived, nothing is going to happen to that man. Justice system is broken when it comes to women and DV. So after graduation, Sia started working with the mayor of Freetown. She was working and she has a very good relationship with the mayor, and then she was dating this clown Abdul Paka alongside. So on the 13th of August, she was reported unalived. So after that, an autopsy was carried out immediately because of the state of her body. So let me just break it down. So upon discovering a lifeless body, there were 7 broken ribs, broken neck, damaged spinal cord, and visible body injuries. This was the state that Sia was found by well-wishers, her family, and the people that performed the autopsy on her lifeless body. So immediately, Abdul Paka, the clown, was charged for her murder. And then, on the 30th of August, a memorial was held for Sia, and then on September 1st, she was laid to rest, accompanied by family, friends, and well-wishers, and the mayor of Freetown was also present during a funeral. She also gave a tribute, and the whole thing was just so sad to watch her mother, her family members weep and cry over their daughter that lost her life in the hands of a monster that she once loved. So after this whole thing was going on, the case was taken to the magistrate court, and the magistrate presiding over the case was Magistrate Santigi Bangura. And then the whole it's just, this whole thing is very annoying when I'm looking back. So it started like in August, and then for some reason, best known to the lawmakers on the judiciary system in Sierra Leone, this clown has 18 lawyers representing him in court. Someone with unaliving charges. That the body of the girl was found with 7 broken ribs, broken neck, broken spinal cord, visible body injuries. This man has 18 lawyers representing him. 18 clowns as well, because it has to take a clown and a heartless monster just like him to even represent that kind of man in court. And then from the starting of the whole thing, the moment I heard that this man is going to be represented by 18 lawyers, I know that this case is going to go the same way we have seen cases happening in Sierra Leone, where people will not get justice. They start postponing, and then finally, they have come to a conclusion. According to them, there is not enough evidence to charge the man. You heard that right. They don't have enough evidence to pass out the verdict that he unalived this girl, his ex-girlfriend. They don't have enough evidence. That was what was said. And then they happen to have a witness. I don't even know where this witness come from. The witness said the girl slept, hit her head on the bed, and that was how she passed out. And eventually she was unalived. A witness. That witness claimed that he was in the bedroom where this girl was abused. He was present there. And according to him, the girl passed away because she slipped, hit her head on the bed, and that was how she was unalived. What happened to the autopsy? What happened to the 7 broken ribs? Who broke, who fell down, hit their head, and then they'll have 7 broken ribs, broken neck, damaged spinal cord, and visible body injuries. Who will fall down, hit their head at the edge of the bed, and then sustain all of this stuff. But that is the law system. That is the justice system in Sierra Leone when it comes to women. So I just want to use this medium to advise young girls. A case like this happened some time ago also. Some guy named something Nicole. There was this girl also working at the bank. The last time I make a video about this SIA girl, I also mentioned that other girl. That she too, she was unalived due to DV, but later the case got dismissed because of lack of enough evidence. It has happened twice. These are just the ones that the public were able to know about. Many women and girls are getting unalived on a daily due to DV, that the world is not making, that is not making noise on the media. So I just want to use this medium to advise young girls. Stay away from aggressive men. A man that loves you will not want to do anything to hurt you. They will not even as much as raise their voice at you. The fact that your auntie or your mother or your sister is in a domestic, toxic home in the name of marriage or relationship does not mean that that is what you should also expect. You have the right to walk away. No matter what that person is giving to you, it does not worth your life. And when you are gone, the only people that are going to mourn you for forever and miss you are your family members and some few close friends. The world will move on. When this year's case started, the whole media was up and everybody was talking about it. Now that the verdict is out, it's only few people that are talking about it. Only few. I saw a lady on TikTok that make a video about it, and she also gave a very good advice to Sierra Leonean. Give a very good advice to the young girls to be very careful the kind of men you are entertaining. This is our world. This is the world that we live in, where women are not regarded, are not protected. You allow anything happen to you, you are the one in loss. You will go and the world will move on. I pray our family find peace. They can never, but I pray that they can be able to cope and be able to like live every day with the good memories that they have of their daughter, their auntie, their sister, their niece, or their cousin, or their granddaughter. Because that is the only thing they can live by. The good memories they have created with her when she was here on earth with us, alive and breathing. Now that she's gone, no justice. They said lack of, there is lack of enough evidence. And then a witness said the girl hit her head on the bed, and that is how she was unalived. That is Sierra Leone. That is Africa. That is the world that we live in. Women are getting essayed. Women are getting unalive in domestic violence. Women are left with scars. I saw a woman that has one eye, the other eye covered, her skin, like they have to use some medical equipment to like able to leave a hole at the other place. Do you know what happened to her? Domestic violence. I've seen women with their body being disfigured. They are survivors. Others are not survivors, like SIA. They are victims. Even the survivors, for them to move on, or to have that trust, or to be able to cope and manage in society is going to be hard. Because those scars are forever. Avoid. If you are living overseas, there are so many help available. In France, it's 112. 112. If you are facing domestic violence of any kind, call 112. You can even call the police line, I think 15, and every emergency lines in France. If you are going through domestic violence, you are unable to connect with 112, you can call any of the other emergency numbers in France. 18, that one is for the firefighters, but I think they can also be able to connect you, because sometimes when you call 15 for medical assistance, sometimes they can connect you to 18, and then 18, if you call for medical assistance, they can connect you to 15. So if you're able to call 112 for domestic violence and you cannot, you are unable to connect, you can call other lines. They can able to connect you and join your line. But in Sierra Leone, I don't know what to say. I don't know which numbers to give you. So if someone is abusing you, call this number. Help is coming your way. There is no help. There is no number to call in Sierra Leone, unfortunately. So the only number you can call is walk away. You are in a situation, the guy starts screaming or shouting, pick up your bag and go. Don't say a word. Don't argue. If you don't have time to pick up your bag, make an excuse that you want to go ease yourself. Go, leave everything behind. Because that is how it will start. From one screaming to shouting to slapping. And then what happens next, you don't want to be part of. Walk away when you are. Be a survivor, not a victim. That is the only thing I'm going to say. And to every victim, or families of the victim, or survivors, I'm sending you lots of love. We cannot get justice now, but trust me, God in its infinite mercy is going to deal with these people. Have a lovely day, stay safe, and run away from situations that are making you uncomfortable. And for the Sierra Leone justice system, well done, you have done it again. You have proven yourself to the world that you guys are incompetent. To the 18 lawyers that represented Abdul, thank you. May your sisters and your daughters experience that. Sometimes I don't like placing curses on people because some, daughters are innocent, the sisters are innocent, the nieces and all. But if a man is so greedy, chasing after money to represent that kind of man because of money, without thinking deep about what he did. Anyways, I will not curse your sisters or your nieces or the females in your family that or your daughters. I take it back. May you suffer that kind of pain. Those 18 lawyers, may you meet up with somebody that will corner you and beat you. May God make the justice system na saluwoto na don't do to SIA and in family. May God make that kind pain the way that family they go through. Let you say face am. You the judge, you the lawyer the way represents Abdul. Una don't try. That pain una go meet her na una breakfast table. Rain, you know, the fall on our man do mot. And then it come on say in a salon, and we all know her very well. You don't want her money. You don't care how you get the money. Whether na dirty money, you just want get money. You just want wear that old condemned cap na you saying a lawyer. You dey represent any kind jack and Jill. You don't try. SIA say thank you. All the women who don't suffer domestic violence na salon, then say thank you. Let God bless una if na good thing una do. But if not a bad thing una do, everything would be left unto God. Papa God na get the final say. God na go judge una. The magistrate Santigi Bangura, thank you, sir. The 18 clown then who na represents Paka, una thank you. The woman then of na salon say una thank you. One day una go meet her on her foot. And for Abdul, you know, this guy talked about him being an activist, this Abdul Paka. He said he's an activist, a human rights protector or whatever. But look at what he did to his girlfriend. The guy is an activist. I forgot to mention that. The clown is an activist. And he has a daughter. Karma. Karma is a B. But anyways, I don't want to go further. Have a lovely day. Stay safe. And let God be the judge. Let God pay every man according to the good and the bad that they do in this world.